What's up, guys? You may have been asking yourself, how can I keep my crypto gains safe during this bear market? I keep wanting to buy the dip, but it keeps dipping further. Russia is invading Ukraine. The US Fed is raising rates even higher. And Corona, oh my God, there's a fifth variant. Things are not going to get better, guys. I'll tell you right now, we were in a bull market for way too long, and now it is time for the bears to come out and shine. This is my personal opinion. This is not financial advice. However, I do believe we are going to see a bear market for at least 6 months, and I want to show you guys my methods for staying safe during a bear market. My 3 methods right now include, the least risk I would say would be Pax Gold. Now, Pax Gold has been around for a long time, and I'm going to talk to you guys about methods for earning interest in Pax Gold later on in the video. Number 2 method is UST. You've probably heard of it, and you've definitely heard of Luna. In this video, I'm going to show you guys my favorite tips and tricks for going ahead and making some of those sweet gains using the UST synthetic dollar. And number 3, I want to go ahead and talk about Osmosis. Now, Osmosis has a Luna UST pool. I'm going to go ahead and show you guys why I think that is a semi-safe haven during a bear market. All right, without more to do, let's go ahead and get to it. Pax Gold has gold in general has slowly been going up in price. It just spiked like crazy today from 1907 all the way up to 1922, so 1,922 bucks. And back in January, at the end of January, it was only at 1,790 bucks. So that is quite a large gain for gold. Anybody who had bought it in gold at the end of January is doing very well. Personally, I hold about 10% of my assets in gold right now. I jumped from the bull market into gold. I thought that we were in a bubble, and I figured this was a good spot. Pax Gold doesn't earn interest in any self-custodial wallet that I've seen, so there's no way you can kind of own the private keys and make interest on this. So the only place you can go if you really want to make interest on gold at this point in time is, I went to this website and I found Nexo, and I've been using Nexo for a long time. They have a very nice custodial service. They use BitGo. So BitGo, they have a lot of insurance, and I've never heard of any hacks happening on Nexo. I think it's a great custodial service. I really love to own my own private keys. So right now I'm not holding anything on Nexo. Nexo is a great place. You want to make sure if you're from the US, you cannot get KYC for the highest level, but I believe you can do the 4% still. I'm not sure, they might have changed their policy, but check on that. I believe Nexo is a really good company. U-Holder, also, you're not allowed to do it if you're from the US. That's my recommendation for gold, or you can just hold it in your Ethereum wallet is fine. There's gas fees associated, so just remember that Ethereum has high gas fees, so when you're swapping for Pax Gold, just keep that in mind. You're going to have to pay the gas fees for that. So you can also buy it on an exchange and send it to your Ethereum wallet, which might be cheaper than using something like Uniswap. So let's go on to my second recommendation. And before we do that, I want to show you guys this beautiful article I found. Luna Foundation Guard raises $1 billion to safeguard UST dollar peg. And this was right after the news that the Canadian banks had locked some of their citizens out of the banks due to a bank rush. So I think this, Do Kwon had it right in the bag when he said, every headline these days is an inadvertent endorsement for UST. No doubt in the advantages of decentralized money remains today. So basically, yeah, I really love synthetic assets. I don't like being locked out of my bank account. Government views your bank as a privilege and not a right. It is actually a way of the government controlling their citizens. I believe you also need to hedge against the government gaining too much power. I believe UST is a very good spot for that, and it has the highest liquidity of any other synthetic asset. You do have USDC, but that is actually sort of custodial service. So it is possible for the government to go in and tell USDC to go ahead and, cancel out or block any, transactions on USDC. So I don't like to keep any of my assets in USDC if I can. So let's go ahead and head over to Anchor Protocol. I've made previous videos. You can check them out here on how to earn the 20% APR on the Anchor Protocol. And there's a lot of videos on YouTube about that already. So I'm not going to go too much into it. Just realize that it does have a lot of TVL. So you can go ahead and quite easily pull out at any time. There's $12 billion TVL right now, $11 billion. Yes, that's very nice. The interest rate is definitely incentivized right now at 20%, right? So 19.45%. They are sort of giving a special incentivization period right now. I believe this is going to go down over time as they get more TVL, but I think this is a very good spot to be in right now as the markets are very volatile. Even above that, I keep about 15% in here. So as we all know, well, maybe you don't know, but Luna is part of the IBC Inter-Blockchain Network, and I've talked about that in this video here. So you can check that out. IBC is an inter-blockchain network where you can go between blockchains really easily and really quickly using Kepler Wallet or also Luna Station, Terra Station wallet. You can easily go to Osmosis chain, and one of the pools that I highly recommend is Luna. I've watched a few videos on YouTube and done a bit of research, and Luna does have quite a high chance of doing really well during a bear market, in my opinion. As we go into a bear market, people can buy Luna and they can lock up their Luna if they're bullish on Luna. And with the extra UST that they get from locking up their Luna, they can buy other coins. They can be bullish as we go into consolidation period. I think that Luna could really have a huge breakout while everything else is in consolidation. That is why I have actually jumped into this pool. The pool is the Luna UST pool. Currently, it is at 40% APR, so that's double the anchor pool. And it is also paid out in Osmosis, which is Osmo token, right? And I really like the Osmo token. I believe they have pretty good tokenomics. It might crash at some point in time just because once everybody starts unlocking all of their Osmo and their Osmo pools, it might happen all at once, and then the Osmo price could just drop in price really fast. For me, I go ahead and cash out every couple days from Osmo to UST and then just deposit into my bank and slowly buy sort of NFTs and other crypto assets that I feel like I want to go ahead and start, accumulating with the interest I earn from my Anchor UST pool. That is it for my 3 recommendations for today during a bear market. First one was Pax Gold. Maybe you can put on Nexo if you want to, or just hodl during the bear market until Bitcoin goes into consolidation phase. Number 2 is the UST Anchor protocol. I believe UST is very stable. They have a lot of backing, and it hedges you against the banks locking you out of your accounts. And it also makes 20% interest, which is better than any bank account that I know right now. That is one of my personal favorites. Also, number 3 is the Osmosis Luna UST pool, which is 40% APY, 38 point whatever percent. And I believe that's going to do very well because Luna, like I said, during a consolidation phase of Bitcoin, Luna could go up in price because people will buy Luna, lock it up, and buy other cryptos, and they can get slight leverage on their Luna during that time period while we go back into a bull market, which I don't know when that's going to happen, but I think Luna is a sort of little bit safer than other cryptos at this point in time. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. As always, stay safe, and I will see you guys all in my next video. Peace out.
Bro, we need to pump it. Everybody, go to the Twitter and the hashtag the things, pump it, pump it real good. We need a good pump. Everybody deserves a nice Tezos pump.